Have you ever felt like no matter how much money you earn, it never seems to be enough? Like you're constantly running but not getting anywhere financially? The truth is, there are 7 common financial mistakes that almost everyone makes, and most of the time, people don't even realize they're making them. These aren't just small slip-ups. They're habits that slowly drain your bank account, rob you of your future, and keep you stuck in a cycle of stress and frustration. But the good news is this: once you recognize these mistakes, you can begin to correct them, starting today. In this video, we'll break down each one with real-life examples, stories you'll relate to, and simple strategies you can apply immediately. Stay with me until the very end. The final mistake is the most dangerous, and almost no one sees it coming. Let's start with mistake number 1. Living paycheck to paycheck. This is the silent killer of financial growth. You might be earning a good salary, paying your bills on time, and even treating yourself now and then. But if you're not saving even just a little, you're one emergency away from a financial disaster. I knew someone who made over $8,000 a month. Sounds like a dream, right? But every dollar was spoken for. Rent, car payments, eating out, shopping. Then, one day, they were laid off. No savings, no backup plan. They went from comfort to crisis overnight. The fix? Start small. Automate a savings transfer the same day you get paid. Even $50 a week adds up. Build an emergency fund of at least 3 months' living expenses. It won't happen overnight, but the habit is what matters. Because financial freedom doesn't come from earning more, it comes from keeping more. Mistake number 2. Ignoring the small daily expenses. Imagine a bucket under a faucet. If that faucet has a constant drip, the bucket will eventually overflow. Now flip the idea. Think of your wallet as that bucket, and every little expense as a leak. A $5 coffee here, a $12 Uber ride there, and a $20 subscription you forgot to cancel. Doesn't sound like much, but over 30 days, that's hundreds gone. I had a friend who tracked his spending for a month and was shocked to find he spent over $400 on food delivery alone. The solution? Track everything for 30 days. Every cent. Use a notebook, an app, anything. The goal isn't to shame yourself, but to see yourself. Awareness leads to control. Once you spot the waste, you can cut back, not eliminate joy. Just stop bleeding cash. Small leaks sink big ships. So start plugging them now. Mistake number 3. Treating your credit card like income. This is a financial trap wrapped in plastic. When you swipe your card without thinking, it feels like free money, but you're borrowing from your future self and charging interest. I once knew someone who was $17,000 in credit card debt because they kept justifying necessary purchases. They always planned to pay it off next month, but next month never came. The minimum payments barely touched the principal, and the interest piled up. The fix? Change how you see the card. It's not a moneymaker, it's a payment method. Only use it if you already have the cash to cover it. And if you're already in debt, use the snowball method. Pay off the smallest balance first to build momentum. Cut up the extra cards. Call your provider to negotiate interest rates. Credit cards aren't evil, but misuse them, and they'll eat you alive. Mistake number 4. Not investing your money. If your cash is just sitting in a regular savings account, you're losing money every day due to inflation. Imagine putting $1,000 in a drawer today and opening it 5 years later. It's still $1,000, but it buys less. That's the silent danger. A friend of mine once saved $15,000 over 2 years, proud of his discipline. But when he finally checked, inflation had wiped out over $1,200 of its value. Had he invested even in a simple index fund, that money would have grown instead of shrunk. The fix? Start small. Platforms like Acorns, Robinhood, or Vanguard let you begin with just a few dollars. Look into low-risk options like bonds, ETFs, or real estate funds. Learn as you go. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. Because when your money works for you, you stop working for money. Mistake number 5. Believing that making more money will solve everything. Sounds logical, right? Just get a raise, land a new client, or start a side hustle, and you'll be rich. But here's the trap. Without control, more money just means more spending. It's called lifestyle creep. I saw a guy go from earning $3,000 a month to over $10,000 within 2 years. But his expenses skyrocketed. New car, luxury apartment, fancy gadgets. He was still broke. Just broke at a higher level. The key? Don't upgrade your lifestyle with every raise. Upgrade your savings and investments. Create a rule. For every $100 you earn above your baseline, 50% goes to savings. Live below your means, and you'll always have financial breathing room. Remember, wealth isn't about what you earn, it's about what you keep. Mistake number 6. Not planning for the future. It's easy to live in the moment, especially when you're young or just getting by. But if you don't think ahead, you're setting yourself up for a very rough ride. I once spoke with a couple in their 50s who had zero retirement savings. They assumed they'd figure it out later. Now, they're working 2 jobs each and terrified of getting sick or injured. The fix? Start with a plan. Write down your goals: retirement, kids' education, owning a home. Then work backward. How much do you need? When? Open a retirement account. Contribute regularly, even if it's just $50 a month. Look into insurance, life, health, disability. Think of future you as a real person depending on present you. Don't leave them stranded. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Mistake number 7. Comparing yourself to others. This is the most invisible and most dangerous financial mistake you can make. Social media makes it worse. You scroll and see someone's new house, new car, exotic vacation. What you don't see is the debt behind it, or the stress, or the reality. I had a friend who bought a $50,000 car because everyone in his circle drove luxury vehicles. It drained his savings and locked him into a 5-year loan. All for appearances. The fix? Focus on your journey, your income, your goals, your reality. Practice gratitude for what you have while working for what you want. Turn envy into inspiration, not obligation. Remember, the people you're comparing yourself to might be comparing themselves to someone else. It never ends. Real wealth is quiet. Real success doesn't need to be posted. The more you focus inward, the richer your life and bank account becomes. Before you go, let me ask you something. How many of these mistakes are you making right now? Don't worry, there's no shame in it. We've all made them. But the difference between staying stuck and moving forward is taking action. So here's your next step. Hit that like button if you learned something new today. It really helps this video reach more people who need it. And if you're serious about improving your finances, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos packed with tips, tools, and strategies to grow your wealth and take control of your money. Oh, and leave a comment below telling me which of the 7 mistakes hit you the hardest. I read every single one, and your story might help someone else too. Remember, financial freedom isn't about luck, it's about making smarter choices. One decision at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.